Hey YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another Minecraft snapshot, and this one is 15w38a. I apologize for not doing a video on 36 and 37a or their variants, but the reason for it is because most of the things were behind the scenes or not quite related to survival changes. So I'm going to cover some of the things that were in those past ones, but there just wasn't enough to get some good content going. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to talk about is the new changes. Of course, I got kind of sidetracked. Let's see. One thing is collision has been turned back on. So now you'll see, well, you've always been able to kind of push sheep, but they can push you, or sheep, pigs, and chickens and all that. But now they can push you too. See? Push me, sheep, pig. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. Push me. Yes, you. Push. Alright, I'm not looking. He's not going to do it. Well, let's just do this. Just to show you. We'll just spawn a bunch of pigs, and one of them will push me, I'm sure. So here we are. Let's get pushed. Maybe not. Wait, I think we got pushed. Well, anyway, mobs can push you now. Even if these guys don't want to do it. If we hurried and threw up a fence, I'm sure we could get them to push us because there would be nowhere for them to go. In fact, let's just do this real quick. Let's just make a little hole. It's too deep. And maybe that wide. Now they'll have no choice but to push us. There we go. We are being pushed by mobs again. So this can be good and bad. But there you go. It is back. Now with that also means that we can now use our fishing rod on things again. But it does not do any sort of damage when used. So as you can see, it hooks into his back right there. He doesn't care. And it doesn't pull as hard as it used to. It's just a tiny little tug. And it's the same with hostile mobs. Oh, where'd they all go? Oh, they despawned. Wow, no one is doing what they're supposed to do today. Let's just get a bunch of zombies. Oh, wrong button. Come back up here. Hopefully we don't get any babies. Alright, so we have a bunch. So yeah, we have that. The mob AI has been fixed where when you hit them, they would stop and reset their mob AI. In fact, let's just do game mode 0. You'll see they'll come at me. And if I hit them, they no longer stop for a few seconds from what I understand. So as you can see, they all just come right back on you. So very cool. Let's see. Also, we now have our skeletons have changed. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys, and we'll get some skellies in here. So skeletons. Actually, let's. What's the best way to do this? Let's just make it night. Time set 14,000. There we go. So now it's night. Mobs are going to start spawning, but we're going to actually spawn in some skeletons because we have to game mode 1. Whew, that was close. Alright, so if we grab some skeleton eggs, let's just do that. Skeleton's AI has been modified where now it's going to be tough. Let's go back to game mode 0. He's going to come after me. You'll see he can actually shoot, strafe, and move towards me all at the same time. And arrows still glow. And if we go towards him and get too close, he backs up. So see how he's backing up? And if we get too far away from him, he can actually sprint towards us. Ah! So many mobs. Thought I saw another one. So like if we double tap and run, you'll see he actually can do a little running animation too. Oh, we're getting attacked from everywhere. So that's our new things with Skellies is their AI has been updated. They actually will try and move away from you. They can shoot while moving. They strafe side to side, so they don't just hold still all the time anymore, making it more of a challenge. Also, on that same front, let's go to game mode 1. Oh, not game mode, nothing. Game mode 1 again. Ha! Why do I always do this? I did it almost again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can't type. Back up. There we go. Let's make it day again. Time set, let's say 6,000. Let's make it noon. So now it's noon. I want to show you there is a new, kind of a new mob, I guess. There is now a new type of horse. Let's just get rid of these guys so they don't bug us. So during a thunderstorm, when there's lightning and thunder and stuff in game, there is a chance that, can I do it this way? No. That was some of my notes. Hold on, let me grab the thing right here. Control-C. Alright, so there's a chance that these guys will spawn, and it can be 1 to 4. As you can see here, it's 4. They're skeleton horses, and the horse itself is actually a passive mob, but the skeleton on top is not. So and they act the exact same way. If we go back into, oh, do we dare? If we go back in here, you'll see they ride towards you, and oh, I don't have a shield. And the good news is, see how they back away? They're much harder to hit. Oh, if you kill the skeleton, which I'm not going to be able to. Alright, let's just do one again. If you kill the skeleton on top of the horse, instead of the horse will then be just like a regular horse. And it's actually passive. And they don't burn up in the sunlight, so that's good news. And if you kill the horse, you'll see the skeleton then just becomes that. Now the skeletons, the horseman skeletons, whatever you want to call them, they do actually spawn with an enchanted helmet and a bow. I haven't seen them spawn with anything else. Let's kill that guy too. Oops, sorry horse. Okay, there we go. And finally, there we go. So you can, these don't need taming. Actually, all you have to do is come up to one, not right click, shift right click to get to its inventory thing. You can put a saddle on it, and then it's your horsey. Haha. And it has all the same stuff that the regular horses do. I'm sure it has, I haven't seen, you know, many of the actual stats. If we go back to 1 now, to 0, you can see horse has hearts. This poor horse has been beat up a bit. He can't jump very high. But they kind of follow the same thing. So now you can have a skelly horse. So that's pretty cool. Also, there's a new game mode rule, or game rule actually. You can make it so that when spectators are on, they don't generate chunks, so that if you allow spectators on your server, they can't just fly off forever and ever and ever and generate chunks. That really doesn't have too much to do with the survival aspect of the game, but I did want to mention it. So the shields have been tweaked a little bit again. I see you over there. There we go. Shields have been tweaked again. Now they have a new recipe. I still think this is way too easy to make. I think it should be more like iron here and maybe a piece of wool here, and or leather or something to represent like what you put on your arm. But this is the new recipe. As you can see, it doesn't matter what kind of wood you use, or even if you use all the same wood, you can just make kind of like a hopper with an iron in there, and you get your shield. You can also now place your shield in your no, that's the wrong thing. I meant your bow. You can place your bow in your left hand and actually use it while you're got out your thing. Now you can't use the sword at the same time that you're drawing your bow, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. This just seems unrealistic because you need two hands for a bow. Plain and simple. So there you go. You can actually have a bow and a sword up at the same time, and you can use your bow with your sword, but not at the same time. Let's see, can we, if we're swinging this, can we draw? Nope, not very well. So there you go. Let's see. Also now, if you have pet wolf or ocelot, cat, and they die, it's announced in the screen telling you so-and-so's pet died by whatever, lava, swimming in lava. Same type of errors you get. There are two new things I wanted to show you. One is now, if you create a new world, there's a new world type. And if we go to more world options, we can do super flat, go to customized, and then presets. There's a void world. And if we just say that, do that, we'll spawn on a nice big stone platform, as you can see here, and there's absolutely nothing else. That's it. So there you go, for whatever that's worth. Also, one of the reasons I've never done hardcore is the concept of losing everything when I die. However, that has now changed. If we create a world in hardcore, now when you die in hardcore, you have the option of deleting the world, or you can join the world as a spectator. So we'll quickly do that. So here we are, nice mesa biome. Let's just go in the water. We'll die real quick. So as you see, we're in hardcore. If you have lots of nice builds and stuff, it's really sad that they just completely get deleted. But with this new mode, when we die, and we will die. And so now you can do spectate world or delete world. If you spectate the world, you're in game mode 3. Now I imagine if you really wanted to continue your hardcore world, you could actually open up to land with cheats on, I would think. And then maybe you could switch back to game mode 0. Ha! Look at that. We beat the system. We're in hardcore and we actually got back into our game. Oh yeah. Oh, I mentioned that a while ago, that these will sometimes drop sticks. Yeah, I forgot about that. But there you go. Now hardcore, you can cheat yourself back in if you want. But if you don't want to cheat yourself back in, you can always go back to your hardcore world as spectator mode and still admire all your great creations. So there you go. There's that. I don't think there's much more. I haven't seen much more, discovered much more. I do try and, my videos do come out a little later than normal, just because I try and find out everything I possibly can before I make it. Let's see, did I miss anything? I think I said everything I wanted to on the skeletons. So I did say that they do spawn randomly when it's thunderstorms, and lightning can strike them and turn them into the 4 horsemen that we saw when you get close, or something like that's what they said in the description. But I haven't been able to see that actually happen yet. So I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to click the thumbs up down below. And by the way, the first person to say Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers in the comment will win a Steam game of, I think it's called Tori Toki or Toki Tori or something like that. So be the first and win a free game. It's just a little free game. It's nothing really special, but I'm thinking about doing something like that randomly in my videos. I might have you say something in the comments. First person to do it wins. So there you go. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time. Oh, comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.